Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Nick's overture to Brooke romantic. Eric had organized a major vacation to Italy, following Luna's outburst, which resulted in her death and Liam fighting for his life. Everything were temporarily put on hold. After Luna shot Liam, it appears that he is now recovering. Furthermore, Liam may even live through his incurable brain tumor under Grace's care. As Liam battled for his life, the Logans and the Forresters were able to set aside their differences and put on a unified front. Brooke seems happy to see Nick, who just returned to Los Angeles. However, Ridge wasn't really happy to meet his brother. Despite the fact that Ridge and Taylor are together, Brooke believes Ridge is her fate. Nick appears adamant about convincing Brooke to let go of his ambivalent brother. It appears that he would like to be with Brooke. In a lovely speech about life and love, Eric affirms that the trip to Italy will still take place. Nick approaches Brooke with a romantic overture. Snap-on Taylor Hayes. According to all of the bold and the beautiful teasers, Taylor Hayes will experience heartbreak soon. Taylor's wedding plans will be derailed by the universe just when she believes she has secured Ridge Forrester. This summer is going to be a difficult time for supporters of Tridge. Is Taylor Hayes finally tired of wearing read-on to find out? Below are spoilers for the upcoming 2 weeks of the CBS soap opera. Taylor Hayes used to be a bit crazy, and throughout the years, we've watched Taylor and Brooke Logan reach new lows in their feud over Ridge. Brooke and Taylor declared a ceasefire and agreed that they were both done with the Forrester heir on The Bold and the Beautiful a few years ago. However, Brooke quickly betrayed her word and was discovered having an affair with Ridge over Taylor's back. After receiving a broken heart syndrome diagnosis, Taylor left town because she was so humiliated and didn't come back until lately. According to teasers, Ridge Forrester calling off the wedding and reconciling with Brooke is imminent. However, Taylor won't take it well this time. After been passed up for Brooke more than a dozen times, Steffi Forrester's mother has had enough. Brooke and Ridge may want to hide as Taylor Hayes rises to her feet. It makes reasonable that she would want to exact revenge on her ex-husband after years of his ambivalent behavior. Hooking up with your ex's nemesis is the ideal approach to get revenge. Will Taylor wind up with Nick Marone, Ridge's half-brother? Or will she descend even more and set off with Dollar Bill Spencer into the sunset? It would undoubtedly upset Ridge to sleep with Bill Spencer. Do you believe Taylor will hook up for retaliation? Who will be the fortunate one? Bill Spencer, perhaps? Italy adventure? Grace confronted and Ivy's memories. According to spoilers for the upcoming 2 weeks of The Bold and the Beautiful, there will be surprises and surprises. Ivy Forrester is expected to take a trip down memory lane. Finnegan, John Finn, is from Grace Buckingham. Brooke Logan also has an experience in Italy. Let's discuss the upcoming events in the CBS soap opera as you continue reading. Let's start with Sheila obtaining permission to visit Bill Spencer's estate before moving on to the Weekers. Liam Spencer is recuperating from brain surgery when Sheila arrives, and she walks into his room. Sheila displays her most recent toe amputation while Steffi Forrester Finnegan sits beside Liam's bed. Steffi might be able to warm up to Sheila. Let's hope Sheila doesn't go too far though. Lee Finnegan's most recent secret should also be seen by fans. After the procedure, Lee insisted on being with Luna for a minute. But Luna passed away after Bridget Forrester left. The excellent doctor most likely staged another death because it wasn't displayed on screen and because of what Lee recently said to Finn and an unconscious Luna. The removal of Liam's brain tumor is much appreciated by all. However, Bill was unable to give Finn the information and answers he requested. When Bill stated that he didn't even know the doctor who did the treatment, Finn's eyebrows raised a little. Finn will let Bridget know about this new information. That might lead to Finn and Bridget cooperating to uncover the truth. Even if the procedure was performed off-site, the hospital can still suffer consequences. This is particularly relevant in the event that Finn finds out that Grace fabricated Liam's brain tumor. Ivy takes a trip down memory lane in the meanwhile, which might include Liam. You might anticipate seeing certain characters in Capri and Naples during the week of July 28th. Nick Marone and Brooke will be present. Given that he has an engagement ring box, it appears that Nick intends to pop the question. But Ridge Forrester can't fight his attraction to Brooke indefinitely. Ridge apparently has to save Brooke's destiny, as he falls into the ocean. What would it mean for Taylor Hayes if Bridge got back together? In the upcoming 2 weeks, which storyline are you most excited to see? Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below. Will Grace's scam be revealed by Finn? For Liam, who was dying of a brain tumor, everything looked lost. His only options were medication and radiation therapy to extend his life because there was no cure. But Grace saved his life with an unusual procedure. Bill and Liam accepted the process once Grace gave them the chance. Saving his son's life came at a high cost, but it was worthwhile. Following a successful surgery, Steffi Hope, Annika Noel, and Finn Tanner Novlin paid Liam a visit while he recovered at home. The three were not pleased with Bill's approach, and Dr. Finnegan will be looking into his colleague as a result of Liam's incredible recovery. The physician assigned to Liam's case, Grace, asserted that there was no cure. Suddenly, Liam is saved by her surgery. Viewers are suspicious of Grace's actions and think she is defrauding Bill. She was eager for Bill to deposit the funds into her account because she has been getting enigmatic phone calls lately. Finn's investigation may show that her fraud has been going on for longer than anyone initially believed. Grace promoted the procedure as a means of draining Liam of any money, even if there might not have been a tumor. Or perhaps the surgery was a hoax and Liam still has a tumor. Following Liam's miracle and Luna's death, supporters offer their opinion. Fans of the soap opera B&B are curious about what will happen next. It appeared that Luna and Liam's storylines were over. Liam got his life back while Luna lost hers. This is an intriguing development. On one soap opera message board, fans speculate about the possible implications for the program. What and who would you like to see next, fellow viewers? Was the question posed on the original poster. The user acknowledged that they desired something different after growing weary with Luna and Liam's plots. However, there are still concerns over whether Lee is hiding Luna somewhere or whether she is actually dead. Liam, meanwhile, received his miracle through a dubious experimental procedure. The classic love triangle is expected to make a comeback, according to fans. John McCook's character Eric wishes to play Cupid in Italy. Even though it would hurt Taylor's Rebecca Budig feelings, he is pushing Ridge, Torsten K., to reconcile with Brooke, Catherine Kelly Lang. Brooke and Nick, Jack Wagner, might create new memories in the interim. In order to court her, he intends to fly her to Italy himself. Hope, Annika Noel, and Steffi, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, will come to terms with the fact that they both still have feelings for Liam in the interim. To fight for him, they would sever their relationship. Additionally, it can mean the end of their individual relationships. It will be up to Liam to decide the woman he wants to date. Some fans nevertheless question if these plots are actually finished. We need to understand why Grace committed this fraud and ended up joining Reese in prison, a fan said. Lately, Grace has been acting suspiciously. The top-secret treatment cost $1 million, she said Bill. But because the FDA hasn't cleared it, there might be issues. It's also crucial to remember that Luna has not been buried. Sheila and Remy could attend a funeral service to pay their respects. Lee may also go because she regrets her niece's passing. Where is the body, though? Will it vanish from the casket? We can't wait to see what occurs on Private Clinic awaits Liam. Bill purchases experimental therapy. A private facility will be waiting for Liam Spencer when Bill Spencer purchases an experimental treatment to save his son, according to the most recent spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Bill is aware that Liam has an incurable brain tumor because of what Hope Logan blurted out in the hospital. Bill will be desperate when he looks to Grace Buckingham for assistance on Tuesday's B&B episode because, of course, he refuses to believe that this is the end of the road. Bill will be searching for any means to give Liam some hope for the future. At that point, Grace will acknowledge that there could be a method to save Liam's life, but it will be very expensive. Fortunately, Dollar Bill does have a lot of money to spend in such circumstances. Bill will pay $1 million once he accepts Grace's experimental treatment, and if needed, he might even guarantee that there is more where that came from. This treatment approach will begin with Grace rushing Liam into surgery. However, later in the week of July 14th to 18th, Liam will have to deal with a new doctor's protocol and a private clinic. Regarding Grace, it is evident that her actions are not motivated by altruism. Although Grace loves Liam as a patient, she has more at stake than simply keeping him alive. Grace may be under threat to assist with all of this because it appears that she may have obligations associated with her ex-husband, Dr. Reese Buckingham. In any event, Liam has been diagnosed with a terminal illness, so he might as well receive this experimental treatment to increase his chances of survival. This might be his only chance to stay and see Kelly and Beth Spencer grow up, as that is what Liam wants to do. When Grace starts acting suspiciously and deviates from hospital policies, Bridget Forrester and John Finn Finnegan will be booted out. Since Finn and Bridget won't have access to the full tale, they will discuss the circumstances and attempt to understand Grace's actions. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, if this treatment is successful, Liam may be in for some wonderful news soon.